This year's election is bringing out the worst in some people.
In some, not in all, but tensions are flying a little bit high, I'm sure, as you can tell, with the political divide, causing a lot of friction for couples specifically, and colleagues and friends with opposite views. And is there a way to keep your beliefs without destroying your relationship?
We'd like to hope so. Dr. Patty Ann Tublin is here to give us some tips.
Good
Welcome
morning.
Back.
Thank you.
So should you just keep your mouth closed when it comes to this?
You know, you can't make this stuff up. This election is so toxic. Here's the good news.
Okay.
The good news is that when we feel emotionally strong and connected to something, emotions run high and we're passionate, right? So everybody's passionate about this election.
Sure.
That's the good news.
Right.
The bad news is the way we're communicating about it. And not you guys, but the media in general plays a role in this, as does social media. So in the past, this is what would happen. Perhaps you have differing views, right? Either you're a couple or you're friends.
Right.
In the past, you would have a conversation, a civil conversation, and respectfully agree to disagree. Now what happens is, if you feel differently, we go into a character assassination. So now it's not, oh, you have a different view,
Right.
now you're stupid, you're an idiot, and you wouldn't let your
You're a bad
2-year-old talk
person.
that way.
It's true.
Right.
Right.
So, I mean, can we get your point across tactfully?
Absolutely. What you say is, can we have a conversation
Okay.
where we can be respectful to each other? And as soon as somebody interrupts, say, no, being respectful means please let me finish and hear my thought out. And then you can counter with an intelligent conversation. But emotions have hijacked this conversation and logic is out the window. So you have some rules, you know, no interruption, no name calling, you know.
Follow the rules,
stuff.
right? Both people have to listen to it.
Yeah, basic things that of respect. Now, how about on social media? A lot of people post things that may not even necessarily be true. They could be their opinions or facts from Wikipedia or sources that really aren't
You can be
valid.
anonymous too,
True,
so that's why
true.
you're able to say anything you want.
Right, and the anonymous part, I think, is really what's toxic. This is my thought about social media. Anybody can say anything on social media. It doesn't have to be true or not. Remember this. Social media lasts forever. So now you might be emotional, and maybe you're young and you don't realize the ramifications of what you're saying.
Or you might be older. And
But jobs,
have the same problem.
Going
employees,
to haunt you.
partners, they will come back and say, you know, during that election, this is how you spoke, and you use these vulgar words, and you were accusatory.
Sure.
We don't really want to be around people
So
like
is
that.
it best to keep your thoughts to yourself for the election? Keep it right here, who you're going to vote for?
Play
Or
it
should
safe.
we put it out there in the world? What do you
I
recommend?
think if it's starting to destroy your relationships, then yes, keep it to yourself. Every meeting I go to, the first thing, what do you think about this election? And
Yeah.
I say, I'm
Not
not
talking
discussing
about it.
That's the last
Because
thing
everybody
you should-
assumes that I share their point of view.
Right.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. So I just
You'll
want
never
to...
know. It's a secret.
You will. That's why it's confidential.
And you also mentioned it's important to keep a sense of humor in all of this.
Oh, please. If you can't laugh about this, you will just
Yeah.
cry. I mean,
True.
been a
if you
wild
watch
ride.
the debates, it's hysterical. You can't make this up. So keep your sense of humor, even though it's an important topic.
Yeah. Well,
We
most
can only do what we
importantly,
can do.
Most importantly, make sure you get out there and vote. Exercise your right to vote.
Get
And that's
out
really,
and vote, because people have died for the right to vote.
Absolutely. Very,
People
very
have
important.
literally given their life. So if you don't vote, you cannot complain.
Patty Ann, where
go.
can we find more info about you online?
You can go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/strongrelationships, and like me, and all of the stuff is there.
Sounds like a
We'll
plan.
love you.
We'll do
Okay.
that.
All
Thank
righty.
you.